Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another movie review. When I saw the upload of the Wimpy Kid animated film review that I just made, I kind of felt inspired to bring back movie reviews, because I did them over 10 years ago, but I didn't like how they were. They felt cringy to me, and 10 years later, I think I'm going to try and bring them back. So for this second movie review, I'm going to be reviewing the latest movie that I watched last weekend, Don't Breathe, Breathe 2, which is the sequel to Don't Breathe from 2016. So the film stars Stephen Lang as the blind man, also known as Norman, and it also has Brendan Sexton III, Madeline Grace, and several other actors. So the basic premise of the film is that it takes place 8 years after the first movie, where Norman just kind of lives in hiding, and he's living with this girl named Phoenix, who it seems like he's taking after her because she was in some sort of accident. So it flash forwards to 8 years later, where Phoenix is a little bit older, and things are looking okay. Then Phoenix runs into this guy who she has no idea who he is, but it's revealed that she has some sort of color in her hair. And then later in the day, or in the night, I should say, this guy, as well as some of his buddies, end up going to Norman's house and trying to attack them. And you don't really know how or exactly why they're trying to go after Norman and Phoenix. Then, spoilers, this might have a little bit of spoilers, so keep warned. You eventually find out that one of the guys, the guy who confronted Phoenix earlier, is actually her father, and he wanted to be able to reconcile with her and take care of her again. So they end up taking her, and they have a little bit of a talk and whatnot. But then I'm not going to go into spoilers here, but you find out why the father really wanted to um, talk again with his daughter, and then it's up to Norman to get her back. So overall, I didn't really love this movie. It's definitely nowhere near as good as the first movie, and I loved the first movie. This one was definitely weaker. And I think the main problem I had with this movie was the fact that it doesn't really have a clear focus on who you're supposed to root for. So, like, for the first, I'd say 30-ish minutes of the movie, you're rooting for the blind man because of the fact that it seems like he's taking good care of Phoenix and that everything is okay. And then, he's trying to save his house from the people who are breaking into his house. Then when you find out that one of the guys is the father, and you find out that the things that Norman told Phoenix were all a lie, and that she eventually finds out her true history, then you realize, oh, Norman's a bad guy. Now you have to root for the father. But then when you find out the father's true intentions for why he took Phoenix, then you realize, oh, now he's also a bad guy. Now we're back to rooting for Norman again. So again, the film is, to me, it was very inconsistent with who you're supposed to be rooting for. And overall, I think the only person we're really rooting for in the film is the girl, Phoenix. Or she also goes by a different name, and I won't get into that. If you watch the movie, you'll find out. So, but yeah, overall, I think, again, like I said, that if it had a clear motive for who you're supposed to root for, then it probably would have been better. Plus, when you're watching these guys break into the house, you don't know, again, why they're doing it. You don't find out till later. So if only they kind of had more hints as to why they were doing this. And again, the whole thing was because of the fact that one of the guys is the father of the girl. But they could have put something earlier in the film to hint that there was some sort of connection between the two, as opposed to making it be a total creeper stalker. So that's just my view. So to conclude this review, again, like I said, not as good as the first movie, somewhat decent and watchable, but if you enjoyed the first movie, you probably won't really enjoy this one. It's a mixed bag in my opinion. So I would give it 3 out of 5, which is pretty much my rating for meh, or decent and some good moments, but overall not really my cup of tea or something like that. So let me know your thoughts on Don't Breathe 2 if you have seen it yet. If you have seen it, please let me know your comments down below, or if you don't want to see it, let me know why as well, because I'd like to hear other people's thoughts on the film. So if you enjoyed this review, please don't forget to subscribe if you have not done that already. And I'll try to bring back movie reviews, and we'll see how long this goes. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time.